we'll be learning about the giant pelican. He's just resting his eyes, of course. But then he sees something. A giant duck. He's the prey. Now you might be wondering, how does it do this? Simple. By these strings. It's a genetic mutation that it came up with. To survive in high places, it decided to grow these things. It serves as extra kind of arms to make it hold itself in place. Seeing this, it quickly tries to untangle itself. Once there, it's up and rolling. The pelican swiftly comes down and grabs the duck. Now the pelican eats the duck, but it has to get its whole body down there first. But the pelican doesn't digest the duck. It instead takes its energy, then barfs it out in the open, and then the animals that eats the giant duck can get a free meal. But if the animals that eat the duck doesn't come, the duck will quickly get its energy back and flies away without harm. Now, we cannot show you the barfing process because, well, why you want to see it. Now, here's the insides of it. Not much to say. This is the entire stomach, kind of, like that. It has nothing. Also, it has no teeth. Or a sharp beak. As like I said, it's the next generation of pelican, or something. Like I said, it eats stuff whole. And stuff, and yeah. And now, it must fly off to another meal. Welcome to the great fields. Well, somewhere and in the future. I forgot to mention that. And here we have Woolly Mouse. Is now back in action. But a new way and such. It's not only mammoths that are back, though. We have other things. This includes animals. Most are not really. Like the PT. Or something. This creature is known to be half piranha and half plant. And can walk. No one knows how. It apparently can fly. Don't question it. We don't eat her. Now, then we have the chicken. We don't question it why it's walking backwards. This chicken is huge. Don't believe me? Here's the woolly mammoth right now. Looks like we're trying to bring back the dinosaurs. And such, the chicken is also a carnivore. Yeah. Then we have the giant horse and snake. The horse is trying to get the snake off. But the snake is quickly defeated. This horse is known to be big. Don't believe me? Here's the mammoth. Yep, it's that huge. And yeah. It sees us. What do we do? Okay, good. Looks like our friend has woken up from the underground. But it's been faced with a new challenge. It's now a part of the, evasive, endangered, mostly because chain chomps. Chain chomps are known to be evasive due to the fact that, one, it's a dog, and second, rabbits don't like dogs. Now, the rabbit tries to run away, but it tripped. The chain chomp is moving close. The rabbit jumps out of the way. The chain chomp missed. The rabbit spanks it, but to show he's better than it. The chain chomp's angry again. He leaps, but he misses. The rabbit grabs its tail. Now it's in for a rodeo. And they rode off to the sunset. No, not really. Here we have the swampy waters. You may think nothing could survive here, but that's when you're wrong. Here we have the Cheep Cheep and Blooper. Known to live in water, these two are having a great time. Elephants, like the woolly mammoth, come here for a drink. It's not much, but water is water. It can take anything it can. Until it gets attacked by a snake. Yeah, they're in for a rough time. Speaking of rough moments or times, here comes Rabbit and the chain chomp. Now the rabbit gets out real easily. The chain jump has a tough time since it, well, has no arms and legs, only a tail. After that, the chain jump gets up, realizes that his prey is gone, and due to it being evasive, it takes its meal, which is a blooper here, and leaves off. Now you may think, a fish right now that has wings cannot survive in a place like this, even if it's full of lava. But the fish has a great time in it. That's until, for some reason, the lava evaporated or just disappeared without trace. Realizing this, the fish thinks about its life. Why me? And then flops on the ground. Now, seeing the prey struggle up and down, the giant pelican waits until the perfect time to strike the fish. But the pelican knows that there's bigger prey to fry. It waits and waits and waits until the fish died. Oh no, I'm still alive. You're not supposed to talk. Oh. Like I said, it keeps on waiting and waiting, the pelican, until the right time to strike. Because there's a new animals in town. Or should I say, well, creatures. Here we have the rare, but yet in the future kind of like species of this new world, inklings. They're known to love fish, and this is one of them. But it looks like a male and a female. Yeah, I found the same fish that they're ready to fry for. Now, what do they do in this situation? Well, one, of course, they're civilized, so they talk about this. Cannot find any audio for this. I'm sorry. But now, thinking who shot first, it was obviously the inkling girl, but the blue one doesn't believe it. And so it starts to fight. It first goes off like a western like duel. Don't mind the cars and the trains, okay? The pelican looks down to see which one to choose. He waits for the right moment to strike. All he needs is a clear shot and a way to get them both. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. They wait until the right moment to take a shot. The blue one gets himself ready. The orange one also waits for the right moment to strike for herself. Now, the fish is still there, and you also might be wondering, what happened to the ink? Well, it evaporated and such. But the fish is still there, now dead. And possibly cooked by the juices, also, and such. Predators will try to get this fish while these two inklings are trying to do a duel. Sometimes they wait, but sometimes they just book it. They're both fired. And the fish is still safe. Due to the interruption by the rabbit, the inkling girl drops her weapon and goes for it. Until also the inkling boy realizes it, drops his gun and goes for it. Now was the battle for the fish. But the rabbit quickly takes it. He quickly makes the strike. The inkling girl wins until that happens. Unfortunately though, due to this, it now feels knocked out. But due to its sleepwalking things, it decides to eat the boy first. That's until... And yeah. And because of that, he missed his only chance kind of to get food. until he got hit by something. Fire! Fire again! Fire! He looks at the goop, but then he hears something. He looks up. Then he sees this thing! And now he's covered in goop. He tries to get out, which he successfully did. Going to look back at the goop, taste it, bars, and then wondering where the heck is it from. Then he looks over there and is surprised to see that the poachers, or otherwise known as Wario and Waluigi, are trying to catch him and such. And so he decides to throw the goop back at him and such. He starts from the little stuff then to the big stuff. Then he decides to roll the biggest scoop at them. Not until then he draws himself. And all was good. And then the poachers come out. Come on, Waluigi, let's get the heck out of here. Waluigi! What is it, Wario? Let's get the heck out of here. Should I stop him? Yeah, you should probably should. Where are cars? You hit the camera. Oh, sorry. Wait, no, I'm not. And that's all for today. Tune in next time as we do something new and different. And yeah. What was that? No, Giant Pelican, no, Maddie,